In this video, I'm going to show you how to understand your prospect's industry. These numbers speak to how sellers need to be more knowledgeable. It's not about walking in and being arrogant. It's about being relevant and showing that you cared enough to do the research. According to Taz Group and CSO Insights, 40% of sellers can't understand their customers' pain. And 28% of those sales reps are more likely to achieve their quota if they do. And 21%, or almost a fifth of a salesperson's day, is spent doing research trying to understand what problems need to be solved. Some companies have a very niche market, which is also referred to as a vertical. If I'm selling to the same types of companies, then I should be fairly familiar with that industry's challenges and trends. However, there are many companies that sell horizontally or broadly to many different types of customers. The landscape of sales has changed, and customers expect salespeople to have a certain level of understanding about their industry. Every industry has some unique challenges and trends that they're facing. If I'm selling to different types of companies, it would really help me to understand what is happening not only to the company that I'm going after, but their industry in general. Let's jump into CRM and dig into an industry profile. In CRM, we are going to start on an account. Insights sits at the top of an account on the right side of CRM. Go down and click on Research. Once you're on the Research screen, there are three columns. On the far left is the industry information. The industry profile is based on the company's main SIC number. Inside View has a very small number of companies that don't have an industry mapping, and of those that do have an industry mapping, roughly 70% will have an industry profile. Also, the industry profile most often describes the top-level industry and not any of the sub-industries, but it can vary. To see the whole profile, go to the bottom and click on View More. On the left is the overview and the size and structure of that industry. The trends are in the middle and challenges are on the right. These are a great place to find nuggets to speak to. I could talk about the shrinking sales force or industry consolidation. And for the challenges, I could talk about government regulations up at the top. The purpose is to give you a brief overview of the industry as a whole. Once you go to the contact level, there are call prep questions that are directly related to this industry profile. Let's see how that's done. If I go to a contact, then at the contact level, when I click on Start a Conversation, I can see some call prep questions that I've already added. For more on the Start a Conversation feature, see our videos on finding juicy conversation starters and the setup video, Capitalize and Start a Conversation, which will show you how to add call prep questions to your view. So whether you're at the contact level or back at the account level, we have some pretty helpful information about the industry. In this video, I showed you how to find relevant information about an industry that you're selling into. Inside View is about targeting the right buyers with the right message at exactly the right time. If this video was helpful, click like below and share it with a colleague. For more how-tos, check out our other videos.